Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I'm the Wanderer, and today we are playing another ranked game on our road to top 100 this season. We're only about 4 wins away, guys, so it would be a huge help to get another dub here. We are back in the 4th pick. 3rd and 4th have been, what it's been this season. And Red out of the gate grabs this 8-10-5. Best ore, best wheat, best brick. Brick port's pretty useful. 3 for 1's good if you can get it. I think that's a pretty solid pick. This is not looking like a good board for 4th, given the lack of wheat. Because I'm pretty confident 6, 9, 10 will go, and then probably 6, 4, 3 goes as the other. 9, 5, 10 might go, actually. You could play, let's just say 6, 9, 10, and then 9, 5, 10 go. The side-by-side of 6, 5, 11 and 6, 4, it's not side-by-side though, is it? Because someone can just go here, but, no, they can't actually. 6, 5, 11, 6, 4, 3 to the 3-1, to me, cements yourself as the road player. You get a good 3-1 port, you'll have a good road path, and you could potentially, I don't know how the board's going to play out. Yep, that's pretty obvious to me. I think 5, 9, 10 is 5, 9, 10 is what's going to go here because I know they're going to get something around the 4. I'd be surprised if they don't go the 5, 9, 10. If they don't, what are we playing? I don't like it. The 5, 9, 10 here is just not that good. Yeah, I don't love it. Maybe 5, 9, 10, 3, 4, 11. The risk is, though, that someone like Black could grab the 8, 4. And then you lose that wood port, and the sheep port's kind of useless, so I don't like that. I'm really hoping that they actually grab the 5, 9, 10 here. I kind of want to be the road player in this game. Let's have a quick look at our opponents. Red this season. Nearly top 500, 27% win rate, not bad. Black, pretty similar, right? Okay, shout out to Black, they're from Australia too. And then Juicy J, let's see what white is. Only 23% win rate, but only 26 games played, so not many. Did they play many last season? Okay, top 15 global. Okay. So last season, so these are all solid players, right? So I think that these guys, that I have a feeling that they might grab this or this, to be completely honest. If they took the 6, 5, 11, I'd just play 6, 4, 3, 5, 9, 10. That's very playable. It's technically to be up there with the best all wheat sheep. You'd get the 3-1 or probably double the 5. Yep, I don't mind it. Yeah, okay. Well, I think this is just what we've got to play, right? It's not a side-by-side because someone can take this. But I still think you point down here and you take the wood and the wheat to start rather than the brick and the ore. I'm just trying to think. So 5, 9, 10. I think you always point down. Doubling the 5 or even the 10 is not bad. I think you definitely always point this down too. I don't think anyone ever takes 6, 2. Red could, but I think in that instance that 8, 10 is just much better for red. So I don't think that they would bother with the 6, 2. White would never take the 6, 2. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Is there a better setup than that? I don't really think so. I think that's got to be the way, right? It's not the strongest setup by any means, but it is hybrid OWS. We should have a 3-1 to be able to port away the extra sheep, especially once you double the 6. Someone could definitely take the 4, 9, 2, but I wonder if the 4, 9, 11 is more attractive. I wouldn't be surprised if white takes this down. In fact, I think they will, because then they can just build to the 5-2. They have a good road game. It is a little bit annoying for them to get to a port, but I actually think this is not a bad setup. It is just a lot of brick. But I think the allure of the 4 is going to be too much. They're going to need the wheat. Yep, okay, that's what we thought. That's fine. We do just we may get ploughed, as in they might try to plough us for the 3-1. It would probably make sense, but I think they're going to prioritize getting on that ore first. Now, this is where Black wants the brick, but they can't get it. So to me, the 8-4 is 100% a good pick. And now I think from Red, you're either grabbing this or this. It's one or the other. Now, the biggest problem with my setup is am I road or army? Because I just don't think if white settles here, unless I somehow wrap all the way through here, that road's going to be very difficult. So it's almost like you have to grab the 3-1, grab a city, and then just pop and try and compete in devs. Because red wants the sheep. So I think we're going to see the 8-10 here. No, interesting. Okay, well, we get the brick to start, which is nice. Just please no 7s from black or from white here. Perfect. And then I think we do just protect this spot. 6 rolls. So white should have a road. Let's see where they want to drop it is the question. In fact, have they got 2 roads? No, they're missing a... No, they don't. They've only got the 1. I think white's debating here or here first. I'm not going to plough them. I don't think there's a need. It does help with the road path, but then it also means that I may get ploughed here. Yeah, there you go. Fair enough. 9 rolls. I think I just come in for this, right? I kind of like this. Because in theory, if white was to plough to a 3-1... they'd rather this than this, right? Does anyone want sheep? Everyone's got wood. I mean, we could get a... I think we just trade it to red. We might as well take the road settle while it's there. Okay. Good start. 11 rolls. I know I don't really want to give red stuff too easily, but they've done nothing so far. All right, so red gets the trade, so that should be the roads. No, they're one card off. Interesting that they want to double the 10 rather than the 8 as the 10 rolls, so maybe it's the right idea. Black's really wanting to get this road off here, I think. Okay, 7 from white, so it's hard for them to block us unless we get soloed, right? So I just don't know if they're going to bother. I think the 10 is probably a better block. Yeah. Now, I really like the 8-10 expansion here. Makes our ore very unblockable, and because I think once white settles here, the 5 becomes the block for black and for red, or the 4, right? So there's the 3. It's exactly the card we needed. Another 6, so we should be able to port this sheep for wheat or for wood. Black plays the knight, probably hits the 4 or the 5. Interesting. So white says yes. In that case, then either red or myself's probably getting soloed, and it'll be me. Yeah, okay. Again, that's black being like, oh, where can I solo them that's not, like, terrible? And it's like, okay, I don't really care about the 10. All right, black's going to get that road off. Oh, interesting they're coming for this first. All right, white rolls the 7. Again, they probably hit the 10. Steals from red. Okay, I think it's just got to be the 6, right? I think we hit white this time. We get a sheep. I guess we're just going to drop the road this way. Yeah, I really like the 8-10 here. I mean, white's got a free sheep if they steal from me anyway, so same with black. I think getting the wood brick out of my hand is probably good. Sheep is relatively valuable to red and to white. Ooh, steals from white. Okay, that'll be from the 2 robs from before. There's the 5, big block. And this is where I think the 8-10 is a big expansion. Alright, there's the 7, so they're going to hit me here. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, it's like they don't really want to solo me, but like, I don't know, all I've just got is sheep. Far out. I guess I've just got to hit black. Like, it's just a bit of a fair, like, just spread it around. Wood is good. Yeah, we'll just pass here. 6 rolls. All right, red gets the settle. Okay. All right, nice. We actually have the road settle on the 8-10 here. I think we got to do it. I think it's just, the problem is now we're pacing so hard. At the 2! Alright, white pops. The 10. I quite like the idea of a pop here, but I want to see if I can get a sheep for a wheat here with red. Yeah. Oh. Alright, knight's good. I'm reluctant to give red too much sheep. I think they're in a pretty solid position. Especially once these 8 start popping off. I mean, I do this. Yeah, I think it's a good trade. I think it's good to give it to white there as opposed to me. Red's going to... Oh, is that the road settle? Big spot for red. Okay. Another 2. I think black's going to quit. Black pops. Okay. 8 rolls. I think I'm more scared of red now than white, to be completely honest. I think the 10 is probably a really good block. Okay, black's mad at red. Actually, like, I get it. The extra wood's handy here, but... Like, the 8-3 would have been good for a road path. Like, this is not bad for red by any means. I'll tell you what, though. If we can city up the 5-9-10... I'd almost be tempted to city up this, but I think the 5-9-10 for the ore, and then 10 is a free card. I think we definitely roll here. Oh, man. Okay, I think we just got to hit 10 here and hit red. Perfect. Do we hold here is the question. I think we do. I think we take the risk. Because red doesn't have a knight. Black might, but they're probably going to solo red. Yep. There's the 6, so we're 1 card off the city here. Let's see if white plays a knight, though. Or 7 rolls. No, but the 3. Just scared black's going to completely throw just to wreck red's game. I think this is a city for white. Okay, that is huge. Can we get something like this? No, okay, fair enough. We just have to grab the city, right? We have the knight for protection. Now, this is the question. 6-4-3 is good. The wheat's nice, but then I think I prefer this for the brick and the sheep. Like, I mean, 10 or 6 is a free card as well here, right? Do we have enough ore? Do we think that this is better, given that we have the 8 and the 5, so the 4 roll is pretty important. I don't think 6 could be the solo, but we have enough sheep. Yeah, I think it's this. All right. Instant payoff. Instant payoff. All right, red's going to drop a road. That's a nice 8 too. Man, we could almost, like, black has army pacing, but that's all they can really do. Plays the aggro knight. Do they... Wood's fine with me. If all... There you go. Black gets a city. So black's on 5 points. White will now hit me. Probably on the 6 or the... Yep, there you go. We lose the sheep, but oh well. Big 6 block though. I am going to hit the 10. I still think it's probably red, but white's not doing bad either. I don't want the wood though from red. It's wood either way, right? Six rolls. I actually think we pop again. Yeah, VPs are really handy in this spot. 7 from red. We lose wood or sheep here. I don't really care. And I actually don't care if they solo. I'd rather the 4 or the 5 remain open, or even the 9. Yeah, they hit the 5. It's fine, though. We do have the 8 and the 6 rolls either. So, I don't know. I feel like we can just keep competing on devs at the moment. But black with the wood port, if the 6 keeps rolling, can just keep popping. So, alright, they're just going to port for the road. I'm dodging 7s now after all those early 7s. Black drops another... Okay, black's going for the double play. No knight from white. Ooh, it scares me about a sheep monopoly. But they don't have a port, so I don't know if it's worth it. Feel like, from a settle point of view, I could just go for the quick points. Like, I don't need to look at road right now. I can probably just go road and settle. Like, I can port here for the wheat or the brick if I roll one or the other. Interesting. Give me the roll. Come on. Perfect. Perfect. Huge. The 2! And the 3. Now, that looks like a vindictive move, and it kind of does hurt white really bad. But, to me, no one has... Like, white has no road comp. And this gives me the ability to sneak road as well. And doubling the 5 is huge. So, I think that was a calculated risk that white took. But, you know, because they do need the port. 8 rolls. We do have a pop now as well. I don't know if I want to take it, though. I'd much rather roll the 4. Or even a 6 here. Just like, I'd rather port the sheep than the wood. Yeah, white's going to go for the connect. perfect. I think it's always a pop here. VPs are massive. Oh my goodness. Okay. Potential road sneak here for the win. Big 7 will obviously get hit. Fair enough. 2 9s. I mean, white probably just goes to the connect anyway, but 2 9s would give us the game. 5 is good. It does give white the brick though, so it doesn't help from a road sneak perspective. But we are an 8, so we could just city twice, or even another settle over here, like city settle. Big 6 block. Interesting that white's deciding to come out this way. And to be honest, I probably just open the settle up this way. Don't risk any plows or anything. Ooh, okay. Do we hit the 6 again? I think 6 is a good block. I think we hit white this time. Actually, does anyone have wheat? Black has a wood, but I don't want to port. I think we hit white. Sheep's fine. We'll just pass. Hits the 5, hits me. We lose the ore. That's actually okay. As the 11 rolls. Damn. I need a combo of like a 6 and a 9 wins us the game. Five, okay. Well, white should take road here because they're going to get out to the 8-3. I think white does it. No, really? 8. I'm hoping white decides to try and city here. Damn, they take road. All right, let's roll. Oh, okay. I think we just got to pop. We can put pressure on the army. Another VP is insane. That's also insane. Oh, okay. 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 This is crazy, devs. Like, this is the kind of devs you dream about. Yeah. Like, crazy. Red gets the settle. Trades 2 for 1 with white. 10 rolls. Okay. Black uses the Yop, grabs the city. 8 rolls. Is white contemplating a mono? Oh, gets the trade there. 2 for 1. That should be the... Is that the city or the settle? Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, so white's on 7, probably 8 now. Again, we should be able to monopoly for the win. Again, like, if the 4 rolls, then, you know, there's easily an all monopoly out there with 1-8. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to trade white here after that. Really, red? Oh, come on. Oh, if I rip all the brick here, I think we win with road, right? Because I should be able to port it down. Yeah. And then we just wrap around. Because then this gives me 7 roads, right? Yeah, that's GG, 11-point win. Let's go, guys. That was such a friendly game. Like, in terms of dice rolls, in terms of in terms of, what do you call it, devs. Like, that was the perfect devs you could get in that kind of game. Let's look at the dice stats. Our 4 rolled twice, and that was our wheat roll. So, I suppose that wasn't very lucky, but then the 6s were massive, which was good. We were on the 8 too. I think we just had a really solid setup. You look at the res card stats, the dev card stats. There we go. Activity stats, and then the resource stats. I mean, we clearly got robbed the most, or actually equal most, but I had... there's a lot of 7s early game, which kind of is what got red early. But pretty happy overall with how that turned out. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now. We're climbing, guys. We're climbing. 380. All right, guys. We're getting there. Only 40 games this season at a 35% click. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's have a look at top 100 again. I know I check it every time, but there you go. So 1825. So we are 71 points away. We're getting about plus 20-ish, maybe plus 25, I think, for each win. So 3 wins. 3 wins will get us to the top 100. We're getting close, guys. Stay tuned. There's only 25 days. There's plenty of time. This is going to be a fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Cheers, guys.